doing 4 weeks of mocktails for dry January. I'm also doing dry January, so I feel like therefore you have to too. I'm only kidding. What I'm doing is I'm making mocktails, and if obviously not everyone's doing dry January, I'll make the mocktail and suggest what you can put into it. Obviously, you don't have to listen to me. You can put whatever you want into anything you want. If you have any questions, feel free to post it into the chat, and I will answer them, and I'll post them up so people can see your questions. If you want to order any of these mocktails, the link is right in the bottom left-hand corner. Yeah, left hand, right hand, doesn't matter. I think left-hand corner. toasttab.com/thecastlebeverly.com. I'll leave that link up if you want to order any of these. So today, dry January from. He's right there. Dranuary. Dabs. Welcome to Dranuary. I'm going to lose viewers now.
Oh, no, you gained viewers.
Dabbing for Dranuary works. That's going to be the hashtag. I'm going to post that in the comments real quick. Hashtag Dranuary. Dranuary. If you guys make any of these mocktails at home, we would love to see them. These are the ones I'm going to be making tonight are pretty simple. The end one is probably going to be the most complicated, but I'll walk you through it. They're all easy. If you make any of these mocktails at home, please post them online and tag the castle. And of course, hashtag it Dranuary. I guess that'll be the hashtag Dranuary. Even though we have 2 weeks of January left, this being one of them. So what I'm going to do tonight is I'm going to do 2 variations of a Shirley Temple, starting off with the original. Show yourself out, stir. Show yourself out. What, for January? Copper Dog Books. I'm assuming that's Meg. Hi, Meg. Just told me to show myself out. Was that for the hashtag January, or was that for the dab on January? Please, I would love to know. If you make any of these mocktails at home, please post them. And yeah, hashtag them January. I will not show myself out. I'm going to be doing 2 variations on the Shirley Temple. One is going to be the original variation. The other one's going to be a twist that I actually found yesterday. And then I'm going to do a non-alcoholic Irish coffee, which could... all of it. I'm showing myself out for all. Which arguably a non-alcoholic Irish coffee could just be coffee, but if just watch, you'll see. This is going to be cool. So if you want to order any of these, toasttab.com/thecastlebeverly.com. Shirley Temple is on the menu, so naturally you can just order a Shirley Temple. If you want the variation that I'm doing is called the Brooklyn Shirley Temple. If you want that, just type in Brooklyn after you hit the Shirley Temple button on the menu. And then for the Irish coffee, for the non-alcoholic Irish coffee, you can just order a latte and just put Irish coffee on the bottom of it, and I'll know what you mean. If you order any of these mocktails while I'm making them, I'll make it here for you on screen. I'll even put it in the cup and write your name on it. So I guess we should just get started. So the Shirley Temple is really easy. Yes, it is named after the child movie star from, I think, the 1930s. She had her own show. What was it? The Shirley Temple. You all remember the commercials. So we all know the commercials. So I'm going to start off with that. We'll do the normal Shirley Temple first. So right here I have my beer glass. And I'm not really going to measure. I'm just going to kind of free pour. I have some grenadine in this tin, which is pomegranate syrup. A lot of people think it's cherry syrup. It's actually pomegranate.
All I know is that I keep it so long I can't use all of it ever.
Yeah. Shirley Temple doesn't really go, not Shirley Temple. Grenadine doesn't really go bad because of the high sugar content. It's pretty much shelf stable. I would recommend you actually make grenadine at home, which maybe on another live stream I can do. But for now, we're going to use the Rose's grenadine. which is what we use here at the castle. You can find that at literally any grocery store. They'll have it. But if you want to make it at home, maybe next time I'll show you how to make your own grenadine. You could also sub it out for cherry syrup, but grenadine is probably the best way to go, in my opinion. Oh. Hey, look, it's Ben.
Hey, it's me.
Guest appearance.
Guest appearance from Ben. So we just added grenadine to the glass. I'm going to top it off with ice and then add Sprite. We add Sprite to ours. Some people do ginger ale. You can either do Sprite or ginger ale, but here at the castle, we use Sprite.
Yeah.
And then we're going to garnish this with a couple cherries. We'll just rest this right on top of the glass. Make it look all pretty. And we can also add a straw to that because this is a really sweet drink. You don't really, I mean, you can savor it obviously if you want to, but most people tend to just suck them down. So there we go. That is the Shirley Temple. Isn't that pretty? Okay. So now we're going to do the Brooklyn Shirley Temple. This one is also built in the glass. You don't have to shake anything. And it's really easy. It's going to take some more measuring. I have to grab this guy. So we're going to start off with 1.5 ounces of grenadine. So that's 1 ounce. And we'll put this about halfway to get 1/2 ounce. Actually, not. Oh, a little more in there. It's fine. So that's that. If you want to order this one, toasttab.com/thecastlebeverly.com. Hit the Shirley Temple button and then just type Brooklyn in the notes, and I'll know what you mean. And also, don't forget to support your bartender, tip your bartender. My Venmo is at Stephen-Rubin, which is right there in the corner. So let's keep going. Now we'll do 1 ounce of lime juice into the glass. And then we're going to do 1/2 ounce of lemon juice. Yeah. And then I'm going to top this off with ice. And then we're going to top it off with Captain Eli's ginger beer. So Captain Eli's is a really good ginger beer. When it comes to ginger beer, this one is more on the sweet side than the spicy side. If you want a spicier ginger beer to put into this, I would go with Main Root. They have a really good spicy ginger beer, but still can't go wrong with Captain Eli's. Let's top that right off. And then just like this one, we'll garnish it with a few cherries. And did you guys see that?
Nope.
The cap just like flew right off the bottle.
Terry.
Yeah, it was Terry.
It's been active lately.
Yeah, just in case you didn't know, the castle's haunted.
It is.
It is by a ghost
He
named
calls
Terry.
sometimes.
He does call sometimes, and then he doesn't do the scream thing where he breathes into the mic. He just kind of
It's either silence or it'll start beeping when you pick it up, or it'll ring once and then stop ringing.
exactly.
It happened
Uh,
like 4 times the other
Carlin
day.
Higgins just asked how much lime juice is in this guy. I put 1 ounce of lime juice into this, and then 1/2 ounce of lemon. Yeah, so I did about 1 ounce. I did it out, I think like 1.5 ounces of grenadine, 1 ounce of lime juice, 1/2 ounce of lemon juice, and then ginger beer. And again, feel free to post photos of these cocktails, well, mocktails. And if you do, please tag the castle. We'd love to see how you guys did. Okay. So that is the Brooklyn Shirley Temple. And now we're going to do a non-alcoholic Irish coffee, which, of course, absolutely, Carlin. So we're going to do a non-alcoholic Irish coffee. So this is going to be different. My coworkers straight up just asked, "Why don't you just make coffee?" I mean, this is going to be good. So we're going to start off with some maple syrup, and you're just going to. That's a little sticky. There we go. Kind of just want to coat the bottom of the glass. It's probably like maybe 1.5 ounces worth. Oh, not even. Maybe like 0.5 ounce. And then we're going to straight up just top this off with coffee.
Is coffee and maple syrup like a common thing?
Oh, yeah.
I feel like more and more people are putting maple syrup in weird things.
Yes, they are.
My friend drinks maple syrup milks. I don't like
That
that. Like as opposed to chocolate milk.
Or like coffee milk makes sense still, but like just maple syrup.
just maple syrup milk.
Yeah.
Sounds wrong.
That does sound weird. So we're going to stir this up. Now, it doesn't seem complicated. It's the same way as making the normal Shirley Temple. Just coat the bottom of the glass with the syrup and then top it off with whatever you're going to top it off with. Right here, I'm using Castle Bastion Dark Roast, which is also available on the Toast tab, toasttab.com/thecastlebeverly.com. I think it's under retail.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, under retail.
Yeah, for your home.
You can get it for your home and make this yourself and tag us in it. And yeah, and the dark roast goes really well with the maple syrup, so I would highly recommend that. Now we're gonna get on to the fun part. So we're gonna grab a cocktail shaker, and we're gonna make our own whipped cream. It doesn't take any time, and the results are really worth it. What we're gonna do is we're gonna grab some Irish cream, Monin syrup. And if you wanted to sub this out for actual Irish cream, you could to make your whipped cream alcoholic. Or you can sub it out for any flavor, chocolate, vanilla, whatever flavor.
This works.
So I'll do
Produce.
like 3 or 4 pumps of that. And then I have this full of half and half. I would recommend you use heavy cream for this, but half and half will work just fine. You just need to shake it longer. So you're going to pour.
This could be fun. How long are you going to be shaking this?
I have 15 minutes left in the stream, so preferably under that.
If all else fails, you can use the beater.
My mother says these drinks look awesome. I know, right?
I thought the person's name on Facebook
Was my mother.
Yeah.
Hi, Mom. I should hold up a sign. All right. In fact, I think my mother would like this drink a lot too. She doesn't drink black coffee, but okay. So we have our cream in there. We have our flavoring, and again, you can use any flavoring you want. But since it's a non-alcoholic Irish coffee, I figure Irish cream was the most appropriate. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take our we have a Hawthorne strainer right here. We're going to take the spring off of it, and we're going to put that in the shaker. I do this literally all the time. Every time we run out of whipped cream, this is what I use to make whipped cream. And then you're going to cap it, and you're going to shake it.
What's the spring do?
What?
What's the spring do?
It's whipping the cream. Yeah. You could do this without the spring, but it would take so much longer, and the cream comes out fluffier when you do it. So, and you want to shake this long, like you want to shake this for a long time. The longer you do it, the fluffier the cream will be, and yeah, you'll just get better results. So you're gonna shake this for a while. You'll know when you're done because you're gonna feel for the liquid, like when the liquid's like when it feels like there's no liquid in there. That's when you know you're done. Not done yet. Meanwhile, while I'm shaking, if you want to support me directly, My Venmo is at Stephen-Ruden. Tip your bartender. If a bartender makes you Irish coffee from scratch, this is usually what they're doing. So tip them generously too, especially when the bar is open back up. That should be good. I'll call that good. Not good enough. I might need more cream actually, now that I think about it.
Does that take longer?
I think it's taking the sweater off. Sleep are getting in the way. I think it's taking too long because I put the syrup in there. But this is the bartender's workout regimen.
Yeah.
We literally just do this for hours on end. Yeah, I'm gonna put more cream in there. Hold tight for a second.
What is for the phone number?
6891. Y'all didn't hear that. All right. All right, I just doubled the amount of cream. Hopefully this will stiffen up a little more. It actually sounds like it's working. Yeah. Sorry for all the people watching this right now. They're probably bored out of their wits. We're almost there, I promise. All right. Okay. So if you notice, we got a lot of, you can't really see, we got a lot of aeration and it's sticking to the sides a lot more. And all the bubbles are in the spring. So we'll put that aside. Now what we're going to do is we're just going to slowly pour it on top. We get that nice foam. If you use a heavy whipping cream, the foam will be a lot thicker, and you'll get that like perfect cap. But because I use half and half, it just took longer to shake. Eventually, I could have definitely gotten to that like really thick point. But yeah. Okay, so we have our Irish. I'm actually going to add a little bit more cream on top of that. So we have our Irish cream, our maple syrup, our dark roast coffee, and then we're going to add an orange swath to the top. I'm going to take it off the pick first because I want to be able to express those oils on top of the coffee. We're getting a phone call. Are we in trouble? I hope not. And then we're just going to rest the orange swath right on top. Okay, so those are our 3 mocktails.
Yeah, sure.
I think we all know what a Shirley Temple tastes like. But I'll still obviously taste it so I can give my opinion. I'll put the Brooklyn and the Irish coffee. Now, obviously, I can't really compare Irish coffee or the non-alcoholic Irish coffee to a Shirley Temple. It's totally different flavor platform, so I'm not gonna wait until the end, Thomas. Wait until the end. Be patient. At the end of every stream, I'm going to be doing what's called the King's Cup, which is when I take all 3 mocktails, which this is going to be so weird. I blend them together in one of our 22-ounce beer mugs, and I try that. But I'm not going to do that yet. So let's start off with the Shirley Temple. Which, again, if you want to order the Shirley Temple, we have them on our menu, castlebeverly.com/menu, or toasttab.com/thecastle. That's the retail. Toasttab.com/thecastlebeverly.com. So let's try the Shirley Temple, which I think Yeah, that's a Shirley Temple.
I've never had Shirley Temple before.
Really? You want to try? Come on, Blake.
Yes.
Special guest, Blake. Okay. That white one's yours. I can't believe you've never had a Shirley Temple.
I've never had a Shirley Temple.
That's
Seems like
silly.
something you would drink
I
exclusively.
know.
Yeah, this is a you vibe. Absolutely.
Ooh. That could be yummy.
Yeah.
It's because I don't really like fizzy things, but it does taste good.
It's really good if you do like all syrups and then you do like just soda water, like a
Yeah.
ginger syrup, which I wanted to do for this, but I just didn't have the time to make a ginger syrup.
Yeah, that's fair.
So
You ever do syrup?
a gingerbread Shirley Temple now at the castle.
Yeah.
Toasttab.com/thecastlebeverly.com. Don't actually do that. I'll be tempted to try it and I'll probably hate it. All right. So yeah, literally, that's our Shirley Temple. It's a really standard recipe with just the roses, grenadine, and Sprite. If you like Shirley Temples, you'll like this, I hope. But I'm really excited to try this one. So this is what's called the Brooklyn Shirley Temple. It's just a little bit more complex than your standard Shirley Temple. It takes grenadine. I would still recommend you make your own grenadine if you have the time, which at some point in the future I would like to show you how to do. I've done it a bunch in the past and the results are well worth it. But yeah, this is just grenadine, lemon juice, lime juice, and Captain Eli's ginger beer. Yeah, I'll take the wrapper off. Okay. That's really good. The lime juice kind of adds to adding the lemon and lime kind of gives it that Sprite feel, but the ginger beer itself adds a little bit of spice and a little bit more complexity than just using soda. If you guys are going to order any of these tonight, I would highly recommend this one. This one is really good. Yeah. Yeah, and I think if you want, this could be a little spicier. I think if you were to do something a little spicier, I would either go with the spicier ginger beer, or we actually have the Bitterman's Hellfire Habanero Shrub. That would be really good in this too. But it's dry January, so I'm not going to add any of it to it. There's still alcohol in it. So, yeah. But, okay. So now, being a coffee lover, I'm really stoked to try this guy. So this is my non-alcoholic Irish coffee. Again, it's just maple syrup. I use dark roast coffee. You can obviously use a medium roast, but I feel like the dark roast and the maple just give it that like comfy warmth. And then I made a whipped cream infused with Irish cream syrup. If you want to get a stiffer, I guess a stiffer peaks with your whipped cream, I'd recommend using a heavy whipping cream. But because we only have half and half right now, that works just fine. You just need to shake it for longer. So let's try this. That's really good too.
You gotta use the shopping list.
A shopping list?
Yeah, for your live streams. You would have got
Right.
your cream.
Fair enough. Well, okay. To be fair, I didn't really know that I was going to be doing Irish coffee until like 10 minutes ago. So, well, 10 minutes ago I started the stream. So 10 minutes
Until
before the
you
stream
made
started.
the Irish coffee.
I was like, you know what? I'm going to do an Irish coffee today. So yeah, I guess if I was to rank these, this one's really good. If you like really sweet, desserty coffee beverages. Oh, I forgot to add the nutmeg to it.
Ooh.
I was supposed to add nutmeg to the top. Okay, let's try that again. It's fine. What? Want to repeat that for the rest of the class, please?
It's just gonna make it tastier when you mix it all together.
Yeah. I didn't think that part through. So, if you really like sweet, desserty coffee beverages, this is delicious. I really like this. If you wanted to like show off to your friends during like a brunch, like if you were having a brunch and you're having a bunch of friends over, this would be really fun to make. You can actually make these whipped creams in bulk. Just put a bunch of heavy whipping cream in the shaker and just shake the crap out of it. You could also use an egg beater, I suppose. Or then you just make a pot of coffee, pour all the coffee in, and then you can just pour it on top, and then you can just give it to your friends. The orange adds a lot to it. In Europe, it's actually a really common tradition to add lemon or orange to an espresso drink. So that kind of plays off of that. And then the maple syrup just adds a breakfasty quality to it. It's really good. I could definitely see myself drinking this in the morning. I mean, that's coffee. So I forget. Is this the? Yeah, that's the normal one. All right. So this is the normal Shirley Temple. I can barely even tell. I guess if I was to rank these in order from least favorite to favorite, I'd probably do it like this. But that's just because I'm a big coffee drinker, and I'm not. I mean, as you guys know, I'm not really a big fan of the cloyingly sweet stuff. But this is not as cloyingly sweet. The Brooklyn Shirley Temple. Just adding that acidity from the actual citrus juice helps, and the ginger beer adds a little bit of complexity to it. It's really good. But everyone likes Shirley Temples. Everyone knows Shirley Temples. So, if you want to order any of these drinks, go to toasttab.com/thecastlebeverly.com. We have the Shirley Temple. We have the Brooklyn Shirley Temple. And then we have the non-alcoholic Irish coffee. If you're going to order the Brooklyn Shirley Temple, hit the Shirley Temple button and then just type in Brooklyn or other Shirley Temple in the notes. We'll know what you're talking about. And if you want the non-alcoholic Irish coffee, put in like a medium latte and just type in Irish coffee in the notes and we'll make it for you. So here comes that time. I now have to mix 3 cocktails. Hi.
What can I do for you?
We just called in for like a reservation.
Yeah, sure. You have to take that. Awesome. Right there. And have you been here before?
No, it's the first time. I just moved it down the street.
Just got customer.
So,
Just got mixed. It's fine.
Yeah.
So give me 1 second. So now comes the part of the stream where I do the King's Cup.
So, all our games for the other week.
So
It's $5 per person for the games.
I'll move the garnishes out of the way.
We just ask that you let us know if you want to play games. We can grab that for the shelf for you. I'm going to go buy it now. Castle Beverly Rock. Is there anything you can set up?
I'm just building up to it.
Right.
I think we know what the color is going to be, Tom.
Yes, I want to see a mix.
you should, you know what you should do? You
What?
should take do 2 ounces or 2 ounces of each thing and then put them all in together so there's the same amount of everything.
It's pretty
Well,
much doing it.
That's kind of what I'm doing. I'm just kind of building up to it.
Coffee,
I just don't want to do it. This is going to be gross.
Well,
Too bad. For the people. All right. Well, for the people watching, while I drink the King's Cup, tip your bartender. My Venmo is at Stephen-Rudin. And don't forget, if you want to order any of these drinks, toasttab.com/thecastlebeverly.com. And I'm going to add coffee to it now, begrudgingly. It's, yeah. Why am I doing this? Why am I letting this be a thing? I'm not going to chug it. I should probably, man, I got to garnish it. Perfect. The sacrifices I make for our cafe. It looks cool on camera. It's got a really interesting color. It's got it looks like a rotten pineapple. I guess is the best way I can describe it. Look, if any of you don't want me to do this, please say so now. I'm only kidding. I'll do it. I said I'd do it, so I'll do it. There, I did it.
How was it?
Not good.
Shocking.
It's what was it? What was it that Peter used to do with milk and what? Grenadine?
No, it was. God, what was it? It was something. I think it was milk and Coke.
Oh, milk and Coke. Yeah. Peter, if you're watching this right now, if this is what that's like, I don't want to ever try that.
Yeah.
Feel free to prove me wrong. But pomegranate, lemon, lime, ginger.
Check to see if you have 4-pack. Oh, let's see.
I did it, Natalia. I did it. Natalia just told me to do it, and I did it.
Okay, cool.
Jesus. All I taste is coffee, nutmeg, and ginger. Like-
That's cute.
Everything else, the grenadine is gone. Like I get sweetness from the
I
grenadine.
guess the milkiness in the coffee kind of just gets rid of that.
That's pretty much what it is. Yeah, like the milkiness from the coffee just kind of neutralizes everything. Natalia just sent it. Don't smile at me like that. Is that a? Yeah, that's like a winky smiley face. Don't do that. I didn't like it. I'll do it again.
Actually, Tom,
It's just not
do
good.
I make some chips while I make this?
Well, that was the worst thing I think I've ever made on this live stream. Thank you guys for watching. And I'm never going to do that again. I'll see you guys next week for more Castle Mocktails. And again, if you want to order any of these mocktails, go to toasttab.com/thecastlebeverly.com. I'll put the link right there. We had the Shirley Temple, we had the Brooklyn Shirley Temple, and then we had a non-alcoholic Irish coffee. I'll see you guys next week. And have a good night.